12 months ago, I was 230 pounds, fat as f. It was post-bulk, and I had just one goal. Get as shredded as humanly possible before proposing to my wife. There was only two problems. I hate counting calories. I think it's a neurotic, dumb waste of life. And I couldn't do cardio even if I wanted to. I had just had ankle surgery and I couldn't walk properly for 6 months. But guess what? I still got absolutely shredded. I went from 18% to 10% body fat in under 60 days while doing zero cardio or being a calorie counting. Here's exactly how I did it and how you can too. First, you must understand this. Every fat loss diet, whether it's keto, carnivore, vegan, macro tracking, whatever the hell the influencers are pushing these days, they all work for one reason. They put you in a calorie deficit, period. The first way is tracking your calories, meaning you're a calorie counting. People don't change what they eat, they just eat less. In other words, they continue to eat shit, they just eat less shit. McDonald's chicken nuggets? Cool. Just eat 4 instead of 10. Genius. Do you really think humans 200 years ago were logging every bite into MyFitnessPal like little neurotic dipshits? Fuck no. The second way is time-restricted eating or intermittent fasting, where you eat the same food, just less time to eat it. Instead of being a calorie counting, you trade that for being a time tracking turd. Again, you continue to eat shit, you just give yourself less time to eat shit. It's like taking all your bad decisions and giving them a curfew. While it can work, it's still dumb as fuck and not sustainable for 99% of people. And the third way is an elimination diet. That's what I do. You stop eating shit altogether. You start eating real foods. No labels, no apps, no spreadsheets. Basically, you stop being a fucking idiot and you just follow 3 simple foundational nutrition principles. Principle number 1 is, if the food didn't exist 200 years ago, don't fucking eat it. Humans didn't evolve eating McDonald's or drinking Coca-Cola. In fact, 100 years ago, there were barely any fat people. No one even knew what obesity was. So in other words, you need to cut out all low-quality processed shit food. Any food that comes in packages, has artificial ingredients, chemicals, preservatives, is not a real food. So don't eat it. Principle number 2 is actually the same as principle number 1. I'm gonna say the same thing in a different way. And that is, if the food didn't directly come from an animal or wasn't directly grown from the ground, don't eat it. Basically, you need to be getting pretty much all your calories from high-quality animal foods or plant foods like fruits, vegetables, rice, and sourdough bread. And principle number 3 is, every time you eat, prioritize protein. Because here's a fact. No fat person on this earth ever got fat from overeating protein. You cannot get fat from eating too much protein. And I know all these calorie counting dipshits will argue, but Tanner, if you're eating in a calorie surplus, even if it's from protein, you'll get fat. This is why I hate calorie counting assholes, because they focus on calories in quantity and not foods in quality. Do you really think people got fat because they ate too much protein? Absolutely not. The reason people get fat is because they grossly undereat protein and they grossly overeat low-quality shit foods full of carbs and fats. Fat people aren't fat because they ate too many chicken breasts. They get fat from eating too much pizza and fries. How is this not obvious to people? Protein is highly satiating and thermogenic, meaning it keeps you fuller for longer and your body burns more calories digesting and breaking down protein than lower quality foods full of carbs and fat. And while this may sound counterintuitive, what I'm really saying is that if you want to eat less calories overall, then eat more protein. Now, let me show you exactly what I did to go from bloated and soft to shredded without cardio or counting shit. Even with my busted ankle, I trained upper body like normal. Pull-ups, dips, overhead presses, muscle-ups, dumbbell work. I trained upper body twice a week. Nothing fancy, just hard-ass work. I was eating over 300 grams of protein per day. That's like 1.3 grams per pound of body weight. Why? Because, as I said, no one has ever got fat from eating too much protein, but a shitload of people have gotten leaner from eating more protein. And here's what a full day looked like. Meal 1, I would have 5 whole eggs plus 250 grams of egg whites and a black coffee. Meal 2 was 200 grams of chicken breast, some broccoli, and berries. And meal 3, I would take 2 scoops of Transparent Labs whey protein with Greek yogurt and some more berries. Meal 4 would be 250 grams of lean beef, cruciferous vegetables, and some sparkling water. Simple, high protein, no bullshit. On rest days, when I wasn't burning as many calories, I'd skip breakfast or lunch. And when I got hungry, you know what I did? I lifted up my shirt, looked at my big ass gut to remind myself what a fat piece of shit I was and that I actually don't need to eat anything at all. Then I just drank a big ass glass of water and went on about my day. Regarding my diet, I kept it simple. I gave myself a fat lost food list. And if it wasn't one of these, I didn't eat it. My 10 fat loss foods: red meat, chicken breast, tuna, whole eggs or egg whites, fat-free Greek yogurt, whey protein isolate, berries, cruciferous vegetables, coffee, and soda water. No rice, no granola bars, no bullshit snacking. These foods only. This was my positive constraint. Since I wasn't gonna count my calories and I couldn't do cardio, I had to lock the diet down somehow. I also used the protein test every day. So whenever I got a craving to eat, I just asked myself, would I eat a piece of chicken or a can of tuna in that moment when I thought I was hungry? And more often than not, I wasn't truly hungry because I wouldn't want to eat chicken or tuna. I was just being an impulsive little bitch, and my brain was trying to play tricks on me. I recognized that, and I didn't eat until I wanted to eat a super high protein meal. It was simple. By the way, a big part of hitting 300 plus grams of protein a day was thanks to Transparent Labs Whey Isolate. No artificial junk, no gut issues, just clean, high quality protein. And while I was leaning out, I stayed looking good in the gym thanks to Barbell Apparel. Their pants actually fit jacked guys like us. Links for both are in the description with my discounts automatically applied. So that's how I did it. I didn't track a single calorie. I didn't do a single minute of cardio, but I got absolutely shredded. Why? Because I used positive constraints. I respected myself enough to eat like a fucking human. So if you're tired of obsessing over MyFitnessPal or grinding it out on a treadmill while staying soft, apply for one-on-one custom coaching. The link's here right next to my head. And if I think we'd be a good fit, we'll jump on a completely free call where I'll show you how to build muscle, lose fat, and quit overcomplicating this shit. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Then watch whichever video of mine YouTube recommends for you here next.